With no postseason to play for, Indiana came into East Lansing at the worst possible time, facing the winningest senior class in team history on Senior Day, as they wanted to showcase their complete team one last time for the fans.
They're a well-coached team, and they're in their areas where they're supposed to be, fitting their gaps where they're supposed to. So they were overall just working together as a team, a good team defense.
Poor playing by us as coaches, and not very good play, but in credit to Michigan State, they were ready to play, and they're a heck of a team.
I guess it just wasn't our day, man. We're bad it's a bad game. I played bad, starting myself. It was just a bad game.
Saying the Hoosiers struggled on the offensive end goes beyond an understatement. Facing the #1 team in the Big Ten in total defense and sacks per game, a unit which is also the 4th-ranked pass defense nationally, and one that only gives up 16.5 points per game on average, was too overwhelming for the weak IU offense to overcome, leaving Trey Roberson running for his life.
He didn't get a lot of help. You know, when you don't run it well, you run for less than 100 yards and don't get much attempts, that's going to happen. So, he's handled things pretty good, but it was disappointing today that, and to me, they didn't do anything that they really hadn't shown. That, again, we should have been better prepared and executed cleaner than we did.
We got to get open for them, so it's a. I guess you could blame us too, so it's not just Trey's fault.
This is probably one of the best defense I've seen so far, and I was just going to learn from everything that I've seen out there, all the blitzes and stuff like that, and trying to pick it up and stuff like that.
2 weeks ago, it looked like the Indiana defense finally turned the corner against Ohio State. Saturday, after a week off, the Hoosier D regressed to a point where 2nd and 3rd string players for MSU had no difficulty accumulating scores among the 55 total points racked up against the Hoosiers.
The key thing defensively is learning responsibility where you put your eyes. And if the guy has his eyes on his guy and his guy goes vertical, he's with him. But when you're looking in the backfield and looking at something, it's the old, if you set a trap of cheese, a mouse will take it. And a good defensive back or defensive player's not a mouse. He's got his eyes not on the trap, but on where he's be. So we had a guy take the cheese, took the bait, and they got a guy running down the field.
When we were down 17-0, we said we had to stop them, and we just did, and it kind of just snowballed, like you said. But, that's part of football, and we just got to keep going.
The battle for the old brass spittoon wasn't a battle at all, as the Spartans will keep the prize in East Lansing for another year. The last chance for IU to grab a trophy worth noting this year is in its final game next Saturday, as the Hoosiers face off against Purdue to keep the old oaken bucket. At Spartan Stadium in East Lansing, I'm Courtney Cronin for Inside Indiana.